the toss and says they'll have a bat.
We're about to get underway. Already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Edged. Salt has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Power and precision in that shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Rana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Went with the bounce and hooks that down leg side. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, superb timing. Oh, nice shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Going with spin now. Oh my, that's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Well played. Could be a quick single. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. India will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Off the middle of the bat.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. They'll get at least one here. Chance to run two. Got that away nicely. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. India with a massive shout. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Not too much room and got what it deserved.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Hit that hard and fast. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling. Lots of pressure coming in the bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Butler taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot into the gap and there'll be runs on offer here. India will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a boundary save for sure.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. Dubé coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Bishnoi back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Right out of the middle. Finds the edge. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Well, it just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned. Gone. Great reflexes. Kishan with a nice catch there. Not sure. White was reviewed though. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Rana coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, whack! Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Shot right out of the middle and drilled it for 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Brook, fortunate there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Brook, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's the over. England are 123 for 4.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed the lot. Drilled that one away.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Absolutely middled that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over, 10 off it. India, 10 for none.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it.
Going with pace now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Tongue with a great delivery there. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot. nice shot. Six runs added in the over. India 16 for none.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Rashid shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row? Really put the bowler on the back foot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Time to follow up. Up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling. Kishan on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Misses everything. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Shot, should be runs here. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Edged it.
Good return back from the deep.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Over India at 57 for 2.
Another great over for the batters. They've worked all parts of the ground wonderfully. The required run rate is in check as a result. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Beats the field with a great shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. A big one. 12 runs out of there. India a 69 for 2. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Tongue has the ball in hand. The